Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Of course I'm here with the cutest boy in the whole wide world, Mr. Angada. Yeah! So last week we did a Q&A and someone asked, are the chimps smart enough to know their names? Oh, you being sweet cuddly boy today? Yeah. And of course they are. They're incredibly intelligent. They are compared to the intelligence of a 6-year-old kid. Think about that for a minute. Chimpanzees are smart enough to lie. That's what blows me away, probably more than anything else. And the reason it blows me away is because that means he understands what I want and he can create a story to get what he wants. They can lie. It's outrageous. It blows me away. So of course, that is incredibly intelligent, but tigers and cheetahs, all of the predators of the planet are also so smart. And the reason for that is they have to outsmart their prey, right? Prey do not want to get eaten. So like in the case of a cheetah, he has to be able to kind of put himself into their position, think of their next step, and outsmart them. Now a cheetah actually has to take a whole other step than say a lion or a tiger, and that is because cheetahs are also prey. They fall prey to hyenas, they fall prey to, for sure, lions, and possibly they could even end up fighting with leopards. So cheetahs are so incredibly smart, smarter than you could possibly ever give them credit for. And I thought it would be kind of fun just to take the cheetahs out and kind of talk about their personalities. So let's go get the cheetahs. So this is actually Jack's first time filming with the cheetah. Is this your first time?
It is.
Okay. So yep, Tut's looking at him. He's trying to figure out what Jack's doing here. You're such a good boy. Jack's just filming you because you are so beautiful. This is definitely the most elegant of all of the big cats. Yeah, they say they're built to run. I say he's built for the runway. You are a beautiful, beautiful boy. You want to go for your walk? Or you want to just look at Jack and look at other things? Oh, look, there's a big bird flying. Yeah. So of course Tut is actually wearing a very interesting outfit. You haven't seen us actually having this outfit on any of the cats, but we're back in the tour yard. Right behind Jack, there's a couple of big jaguars. There's 10 giant tigers. There is leopards. There is lions. There's actually tour guests. So he's wearing this equipment. This is to help him be safe. If something scared him and he took off running at 60 miles an hour, who knows, this is gonna make sure that he's safe. I will not be safe, but he will be totally fine. He's wearing a harness. That means that any pressure that might happen is gonna go right here on his chest and maybe a little bit on the belt. This outfit, they've been using for thousands of years. I don't know how long they've been using this outfit. So basically what would happen is that princes used to go into the wild and capture adult cheetahs. It would take them 1 year of hand feeding that cheetah every single bite of food that he could eat so that they could get close enough to him and they would actually put a hood on him. Maybe Jack, you should find a photo with the hood and the equipment. So the reason for the hood is that he's totally calm if you cover his eyes. If he's in hunt mode, if he's scared of a lion. I used to go to haunted houses as a kid. I had friends that would cover their eyes, and so that would save you. But that's kind of the cheetah's personality. They close their eyes, everything is fine. Actually, there's a crazy story of a group of baboons, and this never happens, or I should say it rarely happens, because predators are terrified of groups of monkeys. But a group of lions actually ran into a group of baboons. Some of them screamed, some of them ran, some of them fought, but some of them just did that. Also, not gonna save you from a lion. But I guess that, again, just shows personalities, right? I know that when I'm working out really hard at the gym, I close my eyes, so maybe I have a little bit of cheetah in me. I don't know. So they'd put the hood on him, and then for the very first time, they'd be able to put this harness system on him, and then they would use this to pick him up and put him on a horse. That's a good horse. They would ride that horse out. They would be looking for a herd of antelope. They let the cheetah go. The cheetah will actually make a kill, eat what he needs, and then those people would actually take home the rest of the meat and have a barbecue. They did that forever. It's a crazy story, isn't it? All right, handsome, you want to keep walking? You want to show them how cool you are? Good boy, yeah. So Tut specifically has the personality where he's not worried about much. So he lives with Ra. This is a normal thing. Boys in the wild form coalitions and they stay together their entire lives. Females are actually solitary. Of course, they're gonna meet up with a boy for a short period of time, and so that she could breed, right, and reproduce. But she's gonna actually raise the cubs entirely on her own. Yeah, he loves just coming out and sniffing things, new sights, sounds, and smells, the greatest gift they could give him. So again, they would form coalitions, and of course with any group of people, any group of monkeys, any group of predators, whatever it is, someone's gonna end up in charge, right? So Tut is actually the boss. And I know, they argue every once in a while, and Tut will be nice and let Ra, you know, pretend to be boss for a day or two, but Tut was actually born boss, and he very likely will continue to be boss for the rest of his entire life. So basically, he just has the confidence to come out and walk in this yard without his brother. Ra will come out and walk in this yard, but he has to be with his brother. All of his confidence actually comes from Tut. So again, just a personality thing, right? This guy really isn't worried about much. I have had cheetahs that, you know, didn't like men. That would make my life hard with Jack. Yep. Luckily, Ra doesn't care about men. Really, he doesn't get worked up about anything. He is just calm, cool, and collected. He's boss. He's not afraid of anything. He's gonna take on the world. This is actually a very, very cool cat, and I adore him. And many of you may know that I have his face tattooed on me. Interestingly enough, his personality hasn't changed from the time he was tiny. Jack, I have videos of them tiny, and none of you guys have ever seen them before unless you're on my Facebook. So, and we should add some of that now. I also have videos of these guys swimming. Yes, cheetahs can swim. Cheetahs make a wide variety of vocalizations. They can chirp, hiss, spit, growl, yowl, stutter, purr, meow, all kinds of stuff. One thing they cannot do is roar. Either you can roar or you can purr, but you cannot do both. Beginning of COVID, something very cool happened, and that was 3 different litters of males got together and created the Fast Five. Somewhere on the internet, maybe Jack could find it, the Fast Five is actually crossing some rapids, and it is outrageous because they're going through that water. So a lot of people think that cats hate water. I have heard, I've never actually owned a house cat that lived in the house, but I've heard that if you introduce them young, they'll swim and they actually enjoy it. But for the case of big cats, the only reason they avoid giant bodies of water is because there's crocodiles in them. And a crocodile is fast enough to catch and eat a cheetah. That is insane. Crocodiles eat huge mammals, and they eat lions. I've seen them attacking lions in the wild. I've seen them attacking cheetahs. So there is a really good reason to not swim in the wild for these guys. But they always have to go to the body of water to get a drink, so they have to be very, very wary when they're going there. So right now we're actually sitting where Tut meets the guests on the day safari. So you get to meet Tut on the day safari. On the night safari, which we could add in, you get to meet him and his brother, King Tut and Amun-Ra. You ready? You want to keep walking? You want to go inside in the air conditioning? It actually has cooled down a little bit from today, but we are having a nice summer. Actually, it is really warm, and we're getting way more rain, which I'm so excited about because when I moved here 20 years ago, it rained every day. Last year we got no rain. We were seriously in a drought last year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it. If you haven't yet, why not? Subscribe, like, comment, and remember, stay wild.